So, just a quick one. I did see a comment on my Steam page for my software. Sadly, the comment was left back in 2023, and I didn't notice. So someone's asking, is this abandonware, and then asking for refunds. Steam looks after refunds. Now, I don't want to be that person, because I understand it's currently a disappointing situation for everyone involved, including me. The Steam page, when I first put the software up, has a link to where you can actually get version 1 of the software to see whether or not you want to purchase it. That particular piece of software is basically the gist of like, it was the full features at version 1 without any of the updates. So far there's only been one update, and I can understand the frustration from people, but there is a demo available to see whether or not you want to purchase it. If you want to try it out, you can go to the forums on the DCS website and go into the user files and download it from there. If you don't like it, there's nothing wrong with that. Some people have said to me that it is too complicated to use, and I understand that. And the reason it's complicated is because once you learn how to use it, you can set up aircraft and use it in all kinds of different simulators. It doesn't necessarily need to be for DCS. You can use it for anything flight related. I mean, it doesn't take into account, magnetic drift or, maps not, being projected correctly, but you provide the maps and that kind of thing. It just kind of gives you an assistance and helps you with loiter times and, fuel consumption and that kind of thing, and timing as well. So it'll at least get you in the ballpark. It doesn't use real world maps or anything like that. Not at this stage. I mean, there is a lot of things in the future that I can add, but unfortunately the people on YouTube have probably noticed there's a lot going on, and has been for a couple of years. I mean, like, I don't talk about myself, and it's all personal stuff. I mean, I'm a one-man team working on this software, and to be honest, I am not happy with the lack of time that I've had in the last few years to play my flight simulators properly and to do programming on this software. I mean, there's been times here and there where, I've wanted to hop on, but generally that's kind of exploring, like I'm trying to, do modeling and, 3D modeling and that kind of stuff to, learn a bit more about that. Because, I'm still learning about things. But yeah, I was just kind of, it's not abandoned. You can consider the software dusty. It hasn't had an update for a few years, but it's not abandoned. Like I said, sadly, I'm a one-man team and working night shifts and not having much time, plus trying to manage everything else. Like, I don't come home and sit 9 to 5 working on that software. After moving anywhere between 3 to 5 tons of stuff per night, I'm kind of buggered, and then I don't really want to, most of the time I go pretty much straight to sleep because I'm aching and hurting. That's the current situation that I'm in at the moment. I'm trying to create the conditions in which I can get back to doing what I love. And I really love, one of the things that I really enjoyed writing that software was staying up till like 3 in the morning just programming. I loved it. I had such a great time doing it, but unfortunately that time that I could do that, I was, I guess, unfortunate but also fortunate enough to keep my head above water for the couple of weeks that I was doing it. But I'll get back to it as soon as I can. You'll know when updates start coming through that things are going good. But until then, I guess you can use that as a gauge as to how busy I am and how much free time I've got.